So, last time we played, we had picked up with the people's hand, reeling after their close encounter with terror and death when the fog from the Lormeni thicket was chasing them through the nearby plains. Resolving some of their personal issues and their investigations with their new traveling companion Annie, they went on from there and headed towards Steelhaven. As of right now, it seems as though they have not been able to remove any curse from her, but they're devoted to helping this girl. You all did identify 2 spells affecting her, however, Hallow and Bestow Curse. Approaching Steelhaven, our intrepid heroes can now see the magnificent city in the distance against the Kirkbine peaks, but before them sits a large stony bridge over the Glass River. A massive line of people waits atop the bridge, lined up to speak with the guards at the checkpoint on the other side. Our party gets in line and the line moves incredibly slowly until, while they're in the middle of the bridge, a pickpocket snatches Tydus's bag and a lady's necklace. As he goes to jump off the bridge, he's shot by Tydus and lit on fire as a set of trolls climb up from the side of the bridge and attack the crowd. This pickpocket is killed very quickly before our party does their best to defend the crowd from the trolls. Many civilians die. The trolls are eventually defeated, and Cephas and Ghibli do their best to help the crowd. 14 civilians are saved from near death, and Tydus loots the pickpocket, finding a number of things, as well as a very, very, very large coin purse. So now where we pick up, some of you are at the cart calming Annie down, and others are walking back with the guards who are asking to speak with the group as the entirety of the bridge is evacuating back towards the east off of the bridge, like away from the checkpoint. What do you guys want to do?
I'm pretty sure we saved every civilian, right?
You did not.
No.
A lot of them died.
There were so many that died.
I'm pretty sure on the bridge, with the minis that I used, the little dots of marbles, I think were 5 civilians each.
It was 5.
And a lot of them got eradicated.
And a lot of them made it to safety without issue.
A lot of,
Meaning all of them?
From a technical perspective, or a relative perspective, I should say, you're totally right. A lot of them did. Because if each one was 5, I think there was at least 60 marbles out there.
I just wanted no casualties.
So that's like 300
the
civilians.
Ultimate heroes.
14 survived that were thought to be dead, and I'm guessing, I can't remember correctly, obviously, but I'm guessing maybe 30 or so died that were not.
You killed one of those people too, Tydus.
Yeah, that's not including the man you murdered.
Murdered?
Well,
it wasn't self-defense.
The line's shorter now.
Eye for an eye would be an understatement, technically. He took your purse and you burned him alive.
Well, he took my livelihood and I took his life.
That's true. That's very American of you. It's pretty like castle.
That's very Western-minded of you.
Livelihood equals life. So you're on the bridge. There are people, just like a Transformers movie or whatever, just, rushing for their lives off the bridge. And you guys are kind of standing there in this small sea of people that's running by. They're making their way around your cart. I'm going to say, I think it probably would have been Tydus and Cephas and Ghibli, if I remember correctly, that are going to be up with the guards.
Yeah, they were the farthest ahead.
When we ended the last session, you guys had rushed out, right, to help save some people's lives. And then the guards had come up to you. And I think one of them had said, hey, are you guys the ones that helped defend everybody and defeated those trolls? And obviously you'd said yes. And they're like, okay, we're going to probably want to break some things down with you and talk to you about that as soon as this clears up or something like that. So there's a guard with the 3 of you. And then the rest, Venora and Lumen, who Lexi and Mike are, for the listener, not here yet, but they'll be here in a little bit. Venora, Lumen, and Holik, you guys would have been hanging out with Annie. I know for a fact that Holik was with her because you would calm them down, and Venora was with her.
And I was sticking with the cart because I'm the only one that can drive the cart. And
yeah.
But Vith and Lumen had gone to the side and started just blasting that last.
Well, they had finished that a while ago too. That the trolls are dead.
Okay.
But at this point, I'm assuming Lumen and Vith flew back up now to be with the cart. They can also fly over the crowd, so it's not a difficult thing. All right, so Cephas, Ghibli, and Tydus, the 3 of you stand there with a guard as people are rushing past you. Is there anything you wanted to talk to that guard about before reconvening with your party? He just looked at you, Ghibli, and had said, we'd like to talk to all of you guys as soon as this kind of clears up a little bit. Can you go and get the rest of your party and bring them up towards the checkpoint?
Yes, I will gather my band and we'll get right on it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll meet you there. Okay, so it's about a quarter mile away.
So I assume that the civilians that are going to be taken care of like by the rest of the guards now, has the situation been cleared up yet?
Not entirely. I mean, there's guards that are making their way. Now you see guards that already had been out in the crowd trying to help with the troll situation. Most of the guards, while you guys were doing what you were doing, were seeing to people that were being killed. Like they saw you guys fighting. A couple of the guards here and there had shot some arrows and stuff, but most of the guards were like, whoa, a troll just wiped out 20 guys. And they were kneeling down and helping people. You see the guards still doing that. And also you guys had taken some time, you and Cephas had taken time to go and heal people. So it looks like the reason you guys stopped essentially was, okay, the guards have this under control. There's nobody that's dying. They're either dead or we have healed them. And now the guards are dressing wounds, picking people up. So
yes, that's okay.
So it seems cleared up. I mean, the only thing I meant to clarify, like not cleared up, is like there's still people, rambunctiously like grabbing their stuff and trying to turn their donkeys around and get off the bridge. So like the bridge hasn't cleared out, but there's nobody that's like, there's no immediate danger.
Okay. That's what I would be more worried of. But
Okay.
if it's just like chaos or like the panic, I mean, there's only so much we can do about that.
Right.
So I will go to the rest of the people, the rest of the people's hand, and I'll tell that the guards want to see us.
Okay. Cephas, you actually notice, if you remember, while you were on this bridge before this started happening, Cephas, you had been preaching to a large crowd on the bridge. And then during your sermon, kind of more during your altar call almost, Tydus had his pouch stolen and he had started shooting this guy and they were screaming and then the trolls attacked. You do notice a couple of the people that had come forward and had not only either received healing, but had like clearly demonstrated, there's something to what he's saying. Some of them are actually calmer in this moment and they're helping facilitate getting people out. It seems like what you had done before this had some significant impact. And it does seem as though Ilmater's sovereignty is clearly on display because he established that so that this would take place. Well done.
Ilmate to be praised.
I'm gonna, even while this is happening, I will go and kind of have a touch point with each person there and like help in what they're doing and gently remind them of Ilmater's power and presence.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's very welcome. So the few of them that are like really level-headed and trying to help people, I mean, you notice that, and whether it's conscious by them or not, where they're like, oh, because of this, now I can be calm. It's more than likely that is clearly, seemingly, or more than likely that's the case. And you walk up and a couple of them just kind of immediately turn to you and are like, oh, see, we have nothing to fear, like talking to someone that's just beside themselves, like trying to calm them down. And then you walk up and it's like, see, we have a holy man of God here. We have nothing to fear. And your presence does bolster them quite a bit. Okay, so while you're doing that, Tydus, what are you doing? The three of you heard what the guard said, and Ghibli kind of took charge and is walking back towards the rest of the party now. But Tydus, I'm assuming in this moment, guard just wah, 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 as you're looking down into that bag, seeing a small treasure trove.
Mm-hmm. Tydus will kind of
Remind me, what did you roll last time?
Oh yeah.
I crit failed my morality check. Tydus just kind of keeps quiet to himself.
Okay. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, I did too.
I did too.
So Tydus, for the first time, like he's been tested here and there as a child, right? With opportunities to do the right thing, and pretty often he does the right thing, but every now and then he's exhibited some behavioral issues. And here, tempted with a lot of shiny coins, keeps himself. All right.
Anyone see it?
Definitely not you two, the two that are there with the 9 passive perception. And you did return the jewelry to that woman, but just want to make sure. Like that lady that had her necklace stolen, you did return that, but
I was just gonna reaffirm that I would just mindset of just making sure things get done and the rest of the party knows.
Okay. Yeah, so at this point, Holik and then Venora and Lumen are there as well. Holik, you're sitting at the front of the cart. Lucky and Bandit, you're trying to get them moving. They are slowly moving, but it's difficult because here and there's other carts that are turning around.
I'm basically making sure that we're not falling back while people are coming past us.
There's no like pushing you guys back. The horses could react that way, but they're not because you're keeping them calm. But it's not like there's just rushing people, crowds of people anymore. Here and there's some people that are a little bit frantic and that are on the ground, but it's more like because there's whole carts and caravans of people that we're trying to turn around. And that's about halfway through, it seems, but it's not going to be a quick thing. And so now you've got carts that are sideways trying to turn around while someone that was behind them hasn't started turning around yet. And they've got a whole, like 2 mules pulling a small cart and they're trying to turn them around. It's kind of a disaster. But you've made some inching forward. You see Ghibli walk back to the cart.
Well, despite all the chaos that happened earlier, the guards noticed that we to put up a defensive display and they want to see us ASAP.
Okay.
Thing is, how we're going to explain the girl.
That she's just a girl that we picked up.
Okay. I think that's a simple and well planned. I'm gonna let Tydus and Cephas know, and I think we should make our way there post haste.
Okay.
Tydus, I'm assuming you were just following Ghibli. You're just like keeping quiet. Okay. Yeah. So Tydus is there. I'm going to assume as well at some point, Cephas, you just, as you're having those touch point moments, eventually you do kind of make your way back to the car because you had heard what the guards had wanted. And as quickly as possible, you guys make your way. It takes 5 or so minutes. There's a bit of a path that's cleared. It's still, stop and go because there's people in the way. But eventually, we're not going to do that, roleplay that. Eventually, you guys make it to that checkpoint. It's probably like 15 minutes. You get there. You've been seeing guards here and there that have been helping and stuff. But the guard that had spoken to you, he's a tall, very tan-skinned guy with really dark hair, this dark, thick beard. Human. He looks at you and kind of, all right, we should probably go over the things that went down here. Who are all of you? And I'm going to just kind of give you our rough check-in real quick, but who are all of you and what are you doing here and where are you going?
We're the People's Hand.
Okay, what is that? What is the People's Hand?
We're an
A
adventuring
band?
party.
Okay.
We got together in Trade Acre and have been going around Resculia.
Okay.
And are making our way to Steelhaven because one of our members is a fighter that is participating in the duels that have been going on this season.
Yes.
Oh, Champion's Banner?
Yes, my name is Ghibli, and I have proof that I am part of said tournament, and I'll show my. I always forget.
You have a writ.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's kind of like papers that you're competing. And,
I will show the guards that.
okay. He
as proof.
looks it over real quick. All right, seems reasonable enough. So you're competing, you're traveling for that reason. These guys are going with you, and on the way, you guys are doing some work for the people, taking up bounties and stuff.
Yeah.
All legal stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys mind if we search your cart real quick?
Sure.
All right. So they just see, they quickly, they look around, they do poke their head in. Who's the girl back here?
She was a traveler on the road that we were taking into town. She's got something medical and wanted to get it checked out.
Medical. And he kind of takes a step back away from the back of the cart. Like he was standing right there and she's sitting there in the cart. He takes a bit of a step back.
I shake my head at him like, good idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Puts on a COVID mask.
Is she contagious? I don't, depending on what's going on, we can't let her in the city.
She just has a problem when things are touching her. Like when...
She's got sensory issues.
Yeah.
Okay. And he just kind of looks at her, addressing her. Do you know these men? And she nods.
I hold up the sleeping bag in the background.
She was in this. We let her out for air.
Did they find the hidden compartment with the bear trap in it when they searched the cart?
Good question. Let me look.
I mean, it's just a bear trap.
Yeah, but it is a little bit funny. They probably would have found it interesting. You know how it...
Yeah.
As he's saying this to her, another guy goes, "Hey, boss, you're going to want to look at this." And he... Okay. And he walks away from her. Just as she's starting to say something, he walks away. And the guy's like, dude, look underneath the cart. And he kind of points him under there. And he's like, whoa, quite the mechanism you got down there.
We hunt some big game sometimes.
Where's the release latch?
It's more complicated.
Pollock's like, I don't know. Edovard built this.
But the bear trap's there, which means Edovard is still doing good and doesn't need our help.
Oh, that's right. That's what
Because
he
I
said,
check it.
right?
I check it every night.
Really? Because if he
takes it, then he's in trouble.
then he's in trouble. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so he's like, well, that's pretty cool. Seems like a handy tool to have if you're being chased or something by some sort of beast or rider. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't say that.
That's incredible.
He knows.
Yeah.
Oleg's like, I literally hadn't thought of that.
Honestly.
Literally never. Clearly the only thing it'd be used for, but I never thought of it. No, that's very cool. Okay, so she has some sort of sensory issue, this girl, and you're bringing her here in hopes of what? Finding some sort of healer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, understood. Do you mind if I take down all your names?
Sure.
All right. You, sir?
Pollock.
And you guys all give him your names?
Yes.
Cephas.
Okay,
You
sounds
got,
good.
and you have mine.
I'm gonna assume Venora and Lumen give their actual names. And then
And Annie gives a different name.
he does ask her for her name, and she would just look at him and, Annie? And he goes, all right. And he scribbles down and then kind of looks back up at her. Pollock. Venora notices as well, but he looks at her kind of strangely. That's just what I'll say. Like, after he writes down, he like looks up at her and kind of like squints and then, all right. And then he walks away. Okay, well, standard check-in procedure, pretty much done. My guys are going to kind of just continue to look around your cart if that's okay. I've got one guy that's just going to do a quick Passover for some, or once-over. Passover sounds funny. Quick Passover. Hope there's
And
lamb's
we're
blood
dead.
on the door.
We all die.
A quick one over the cart with a detect magic situation, make sure there's nothing uncouth going on. But you guys seem like reasonable fellows. So what went on, and I'd just like to get kind of your witness accounts of what you saw went on the bridge there, because I know you guys were directly involved. Somebody mind filling me in. I mean, we've heard a lot of witness testimonies so far. It sounds like a horrible, monstrous attack, but I'd like to hear from your guys' opinions and points of view, since it seems like you guys stepped up and defended everyone.
Well, do I know without a doubt that Tydus shot at that guy and that was what made him fall over with the chains and everything before he got torn apart by that troll?
Yeah, well, without a shadow of yeah, pretty much. I mean, there was a screaming, like, that person stole from me, and then Tydus was like, hey, and
Non-lethal.
and then you saw him shoot the guy. And you've been around Tydus and seen this ability that Tydus has where he'll have like these chains from below shoot up and wrap around people and then they catch on fire. Like, you've seen that happen. So I would say as much as he can be certain of anything that he would consider himself certain of. What a politician way of saying that.
Well, what I saw was people, I mean, we're moving along. There seemed to be a little bit of a ruckus of a thief. And my friend tried to stop him. And when he was on the railing, and then a troll's arm grabbed him down, yanked him down. And then there were 4 trolls came onto the bridge. And then our party just kind of did what anyone with powers should do. Like, if you have the ability to do good, you should try and stop it. So we did. And I know we didn't save everyone, but I believe that we tried our best. So,
You're under arrest. You didn't do good enough.
well, I'm just
Okay, yeah. I think that really need too much information, I think, on you all stepping up and doing the right thing, helping people, because you have the ability to do that. I wanted to get, the rundown on it, but I don't have any more questions on that. Thank you for what all of you did. There's one thing I'd like to focus on. we've had a few people tell us about some thieving, and then quite a bit of escalated force. Who was it that shot the arrow and magically lit the guy on fire that seems to have attracted the trolls?
I did.
All right. Can you explain to me why you did that? Like, he stole a woman's necklace, and so you shot him and killed him?
Well, he also stole my stuff.
Oh.
And there was lots of people saying he took my stuff. So I went to stop him, and then he got attacked by a troll.
Right.
And then we focused on the trolls.
I don't know how they do things wherever you are from, but typically around here, you go to one of us and get us involved. The guy gets away, well, we'll get him. We don't recommend you kill him. Usually can start a bit of a riot or some general unrest. You'd be surprised how bloodthirsty people are. They see someone die, they want to kind of get in on the action, kill the guy next to him, you know.
The troll killed him, didn't it?
I'm pretty sure you killed him. That you were like, I want it to be not lethal. And I was like, okay, but then the fire that he automatically takes burned him alive.
You could believe that the troll killed him, though.
That's true. Tydus could believe that.
Because he did intend to be non-lethal.
Yeah.
Tydus might believe that.
So, well, I don't think I killed him. I'm pretty sure the troll killed him.
I'll say one more thing. Just like, Tydus he is a kid. He's not an idiot. Like he tried not to shoot the guy in the head. He tried to like shoot him in the butt, but he did actively and knowingly use an ability that would light the guy on fire, and then knows that like the guy stays on fire, and so he knows that the guy could have burned to death. I'll say that, but you can play it how you want. I just wanted to clarify that. And then
The reason that he fell off the side was because he went unconscious.
yes,
from
that's the next thing I was
fire
gonna say. Like, so you saw as the fire engulfed him, then he collapsed. So he could have been unconscious, or he was dead because he was engulfed in flame and fell over the side, like hanging from the chains. Sorry, as you were.
I do get what you're saying. I only recently kind of come to civilization with this group. So I've spent most of my life in a cave at the base of the Porcupine Peaks. And I gave that lady who had her necklace stolen her necklace back.
Did you reapprehend the things that he had stolen?
Yeah, I give him, and then I'll pull out this billfold. And he had this on him.
Are you going to turn that over?
Mm-hmm.
The guy takes it. Oh, well, this is very helpful. Roll a persuasion check.
Not bad. +0, 16.
Okay, I can show some grace, given that I believe your story about growing up in a cave or whatever, but how old are you?
18.
It would seem that maybe these adults here are responsible for you then, if you're a child.
Well, he just said 18.
Well, he lied to me. How about that? I don't even have to make an insight check. Nobody ever has.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So funny.
That was Jerry deciding that joke's gone on long enough. Just kidding. A bunch of listeners out there are going to be like, come on, it's so funny. So it does seem as though, are any of you his parents or guardians that are responsible for him?
I've been traveling with them the longest, and out of all of us, we weren't all together as one at the very beginning, but when my adventure started, it was with Tydus here.
Okay.
If anyone should be responsible for him, it would fall under my sights.
You said you're Ghibli Karbonov, correct?
I am, sir.
Is that son of Leon Torben Karbonov?
Yes, sir.
You look different than he does?
I get a lot.
Okay. Well, I'm inclined to let this slide. You all showed some real heroism and saved a lot of people. Just say this is a particularly dangerous, capable of a lot here. You know, this kid, pretty dangerous and capable of a lot is what I mean to say. So maybe as the adults in his life. Maybe this is a teaching moment. It does seem as though that was a bad guy. Yeah, looking at the documents you gave to me that you collected, it seems as though this guy was Jorik Slate, who we do, the King's Guard has been looking for him for some time, and he was a wanted criminal. Not top of the list. He wasn't some axe murderer that was doing a lot, but he was a fairly effective criminal and fairly effective, specifically a thief, so we appreciate what you did. We would have rather brought him in and interrogated him for his connections to some of the other underground business here in the city. But that being said, we appreciate what all of you did. Maybe next time, unless it's a real dangerous situation. My real issue is not that the guy's dead, really, it's the public unrest that could have ensued. But lucky you, the trolls would have done that anyway. So, all right, I think I've made my point. You guys are free to go in. I'm assuming you're headed to Steelhaven, not to Garrison first. All right. Then enjoy your time in the city. Good luck to you, my friend, in your duel. I wish I could be in town for it. It sounds like it'll be an exciting event. They're doing things quite differently this year from what I've heard, so it will be fun. Enjoy it. I hope you win, because you seem to be quite the hero, and I think it'd be nice to have a hero win. So enjoy your time. And he steps aside. There's still a guard that's kind of hanging like out underneath the cart, really looking at it like, man, this is so cool. And then he's like, all right, let him go. And he's like trying to scooch out just as Holik's like, tsh, and he's like, ah, and scoots out from underneath the cart.
On a mechanics dolly. Just
yeah. He's like, he wishes he had one of those. He almost got crushed. But you guys start making your way through. They raise this. It's like a very simple gate. Actually, they don't raise it. It would just be 2 gate doors that some guards are holding that they open up so you guys can go through, because it's this large stone arch at the other side of the bridge. You guys are over the bridge at this point. You've made your way. You're about a day away from Steelhaven now. You get a good view of it from here, and you can see about a day's travel against the mountains that are ahead of you. These large, huge mountain range. You see this city, a city that kind of climbs up the side of some of the mountains too, it seems like. It looks really cool. It's the biggest example of civilization that many of you have seen, more than likely. I think the only ones that might, you would know if you were one of them. But Tydus, as you guys are going by, he does ask you, Tydus, did you read these? Can you read?
yes,
Okay. Did you read these?
kind of.
Did any of them make any sense to you? I mean, now that I have some interesting clues here, I'd like to know if maybe if you knew anything.
I mean, one thing looked like a shopping list, and the other looked like a threat for payment for something.
Would you like us to investigate that?
Oh, he had his citizenship papers in here. That was helpful. We knew exactly who he was.
And the citizenship papers.
Yeah. Poor guy, no family. Probably for the best. Well, yeah, I would think this is official city business at this point, but if this becomes more where we want to bring in a task force or put it up for bounty, then I think maybe you guys will be the first people we come and ask, because you're close to the case to some extent, and you've demonstrated yourselves as capable heroes. Thank you for this.
Do you have a name so that we can tell them that
His name was Jorik Slate.
your name,
Oh, my name.
in case we need to come back to the garrison and ask how things are going?
Yeah,
We
what's
have
your
a name
badge
to-
number?
I don't know what that is, but my name is Theron.
Theron?
Theron.
There.
Good to meet you.
Yep. I'm typically at this post, the checkpoint, but if I'm not here, I am usually watching over the barracks back in the city. Back in Garrison, not in Steelhaven. I don't often get to be in Steelhaven. Garrison, by the way, if you aren't familiar, is it's a smaller town that's just close to a day's travel away from the city. It is on the glass basin at the end of the river. So if you notice on your map, it's actually not on the map, so you could put a dot there if you want. It is what it's called. It is like a little garrison, and it's kind of where people might flee to in case something happened with the city, something like that.
Theron, how might I get a message to the king?
A message to the king?
That's right.
Well, what is this message? What does it pertain to?
From an elf.
Is this elf of renown, or are you representing a nobleman, or is this just an elf?
It's from an elf. He died a noble death. You know yelling?
Like when you're yelling at somebody, or?
No. You know what a Medusa is?
Monster from children's stories, yes.
Yeah. Well, he got eaten by one of those.
Oh my, okay.
But he had something very important to say. And I've got to give that message.
To the king?
To the king.
Okay, well, if you want to relay the message to me, I can have it work its way up to him. Or if it is a situation where you have to be the one to give it, you can go to the courthouse and you can speak to the high magistrate and make your appeal. He will have to hear what the message is. You can make your appeal, and if he deems it worthy, then you can be worked into the schedule of the king's public forums. Beyond that, you would need some way of getting or earning a sooner public audience with the king. If your buddy here wins, he wins one. Could take you with him.
No pressure.
He'll win. Looks like we're meeting with the king.
Nice
If
slap
he-
Ghibli on the back.
Doesn't win.
He'll
then
win. Let's go.
Courthouse. Got it. All right.
The
All
two
right.
coin purses that are on here with the initials in the name, are those empty coin purses like mine was?
Yeah. It just seems like he stole and then poured them in. But like one of them had a couple coins in it, but it's like had been dumped out and thrown in there quickly. So he probably in that crowd had like grabbed a couple more and dumped them in his bag. Okay, with that, you guys are making your way towards the city.
Yeah.
He does keep those documents then, and he said, if this is something where there's more of an investigation that they need help with, then they're gonna try and come find you. He does stop and say, is there an easy way of getting in contact with you guys if I need to?
Does anybody know where we're gonna be staying at all? Any ideas?
There's a tavern that I know if we could stay at called the Eagle Sword, and so that's pretty close by the south gate. So I think that's the easiest spot he could contact us.
Okay, yeah, we'll have somebody staying there at least.
Okay, I hope you guys get a room. It's pretty full right now, or it usually is. Have a good one.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
With that, you guys move on from the checkpoint. You guys headed out that way. Is there anything you guys want to do, or you want to just travel?
I'm gonna pull Ghibli aside as we travel.
Okay.
Ghibli, I looted that guy's body, and I was really afraid to say anything to the guard because I didn't want to get in more trouble than it seemed like I already was in. But you look at all this, and I just open the bag.
That seems a little bit more than what you had in your pocket earlier.
Yeah, just slightly, but I don't know what to do with it, if we split it with the party, if I keep it, if we split it between us, if we put it towards something that can help all of us, but it's a lot of money and I don't know what to do, and I'm kind of freaking out now. And I just kind of really had to tell someone. I don't need an answer right now, but it feels good not being the only one to know this.
Ghibli's like, great.
Tydus.
Also, I have a vial with purple liquid in it and this case full of tan powder, and I don't know what it is. So we'll probably need to get that identified, and I don't know how we're going to ask. Hey, can you identify the thing that I definitely just found on the floor? Oh, now it's all out there. I feel so much better.
Tydus, I love you, but gosh dang it. Well, I think the most responsible thing to do right now, Tydus, is that we should let the rest of the group know about this findings that we have right now. because I don't know what else the thieves stole from the rest of the people over there, but there's a strong possibility that this could lead back to us, since we were the ones who directly attacked the thieves throughout that bridge. So first things first, we should tell the rest of the group.
Okay. Do we want to do it now?
I think the sooner the better.
Okay.
Question for Jarrett.
Yeah.
How much money did Tydus have? If you don't mind sharing.
Prior to this, he had 23 platinum pieces and 196 gold.
Okay, that was what was stolen from him?
Yeah,
okay. So that, what I was explaining earlier was like, that was also in there in addition to what I wrote at the bottom.
Which I will, depending on how this goes, I will subtract it from what I added to do what the party decides. But it was also a substantial amount.
Did you already add that money down on there to your character sheet?
As soon as we walked away from the guard, I'm like, I'm in the clear.
It's officially part of my inventory.
But I can fix it.
So you guys are going to talk to the party right now?
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
Hey guys.
What's up, Tydus?
So remember when we like made that agreement that we wouldn't really lie that much anymore because it always gets us in trouble, and I'm pretty sure I'm the one who brought it up, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if that's anything. I may not have given everything from the thief over to the guard.
Tydus, thank you for holding yourself accountable to us and coming to us after you've realized your mistake. Now, you shouldn't have made the mistake, but let's see what we're dealing with here.
What did you keep?
I'll just take the cinch bag, and I would have separated what my money was so that it's just the contents of the card onto it. So I'll put the cinch bag out, and I'll take the stuff out of the bag and the other stuff. So at
this point, I'm assuming the cart kind of stops. You guys are off the side of the road.
Yeah.
So
chatting.
I'll show a dark purple vial, a small locket-like case full of tan powder, thieves' tools, a long, thin dagger, an amulet shaped like a tankard, a yard of silk cord, 2 chalk sticks.
2 chopsticks?
Chalk sticks.
Okay.
This guy was at Panda Express before he was robbing them.
And then 23 platinum pieces and 316 gold.
Oh my god.
That...
Matt's reaction was great.
So...
I'm glad I'm not the only one to bear this too.
Well, he was
pretty sure that amulet was already yours. The one with the tankard on it.
Oh, was it?
But that's all right. You this is a lot of money to be dealing with. How much was it again?
23 platinum pieces and 316 gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's like almost 600 gold.
Yeah, when you add it to mine, it's almost 1,000 gold.
Where was the bounty?
The bounty?
Didn't the guard mention they were looking for him?
That's true.
He was wanted. Who wanted him? Let's go bring it to them.
Bring this to them, or just tell them that he's dead and that...
I don't want my hand to be covered with blood money.
If we can try to return it, that's the right thing to do.
That is the ultimate goal of this. We should not keep it.
Just the money or everything?
If they are the owners of it, if we can find the owners, then we give it back to the owners. I know. It's not easy being good, but it's worth it.
Well, I don't want to carry it. I already made the bad decision to keep the stuff. What if I later decide that I don't want to give it up? Do I just run back there and give it to the guy?
I grab it.
Hey, I lied and I didn't do that. Okay.
See if you just...
Yeah.
What a relief.
What a relief.
Okay. So you can give him that card if you want, so he knows what he's got. I mean, unless there's stuff that needs to be crossed off of it, but I think everything that's on that card is...
The tankard amulet.
The tankard amulet. I make sure it gets back into just... We got to get that looked at, though.
Billfold of documents?
That's
what he gave over to, so you can cross that out if you want.
Oh, also...
Wait, what are you doing with the tankard amulet?
That was his, he said.
It was his. I gave it back because we had found that in
the troll.
Yeah, in the ogre a long time ago.
There was a threatening letter. The guy said he was late on his payment for the knockout powder, and then said if he has 2 weeks, and if not, he's gonna send his guys after him. And
knockout powder?
Yeah, and then he signed it thumbs.
Oh, he signed it what?
Thumbs.
Thumbs?
Sums or thumbs?
Thumbs.
Like thumb, like this. And I
Yeah, that's what I said. Thumbs.
Oh, okay.
The guy's name. He signed it thumbs.
Thumbs.
All right.
So we should keep an eye out for thumbs.
Yes, we need to keep
Yes,
an
we
eye out
should.
for thumbs. For the listener, I moved my hand up into eye vision.
Eye vision. I bet most of them probably could have guessed.
Yeah.
He looked at his thumb.
As opposed to nose vision.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I was thinking in line of sight, but I didn't have the English
Eyeline
words
or
for
whatever.
it.
Eyeliner.
I mean, part of me is like, feels good. I told you guys, and the other part of me is like, man, I wish I never told you guys.
Well, I'm glad that you did tell us.
With that, is there anything else you guys want to do? You took a quick break on the side of the road. Tydus confessed.
His love.
Of stealing.
I now thirst for thievery.
He admitted to an addiction, and we're here to support him.
Yeah.
This is an intervention.
This is our intervention.
This character's in too close to home.
Nice. Okay. With that, you guys start heading back up. What's up?
How long did you say we were from the city?
By the end of the day, you'll be maybe an hour or so away, but you'll probably want to camp outside the city so you can get in and everything in the morning.
Venora, will you write me a letter?
Yeah, I can do that. What do you need to say?
I pull out my crayons and hand some to her.
Yeah, I can use these, yeah.
You questioned it for a second.
It's like, do you want
But
me
just-
to do it? Yeah, I'll do it. What do you want me to say?
I'm going to tell you the entire thing from when I was in prison about the story of Ilvasar that he wanted me to communicate to the king.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
No. I forgot that was a thing. As you start telling me, I'm like, I think I'll use a pin for this.
So I'm going to tell you about what he called the separation. Ilvasar was the guy I met in prison and who got unalived by Medusa.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, then, okay. Continue.
He was, sacrificed.
He was sacrificed,
sacrificed.
pre-Medusa being released.
Yeah, like the water ate him up basically before. But he talked about what he called the separation, which happened millennia ago, where elves and dwarves vanished from the world, and then they returned 75 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he explains the reason for their disappearance, which was to protect a secret from a powerful evil deity named Soriana. And their subsequent return to a world where humans had taken over their lands. And so they have some grievances, that the elves are frustrated with human disregard for the land of Rascalia. They believe humans are damaging the land and that they're oblivious to the deeper unknown evil that is connected to it. Obviously, I'm saying this in Cephas terms, but Yelen's influence. So Yelen was that high priest that got eaten.
Yeah.
Like once Medusa had came up, she like ripped him in half and ate him or whatever. But many elves were led by him because they believe violence is the only way to reclaim their lands and address this evil. But the big thing is that Ilvasar talked about a powerful, malevolent entity that, quote, sleeps within the land, and it's growing stronger as the land diminishes. And this entity is the primary concern and the reason for the message to the king, that there's this sleeping evil. And the elves believe that the humans' actions are awakening this entity, and it will have catastrophic consequences. Ilvasar did believe that there was peaceful resolution possible, and that's why he wants this king, this message made to the king. This is the line that he used. He said, "Mortals in our absence have ravaged this land, and what sleeps within it grows stronger with the land's diminishing. And if it wakes, it will take its pound of flesh, and we will all suffer." That was like his quote. So there you go.
That's intense stuff. How I forgot about this guy completely.
I like that it's this just quick sidebar like, hey, Venora, I need you to write me this letter. Blah. Just this vomit of like, oh my goodness. This is
How
like,
The
have you-
world is
you've
ending
been-
and humans caused it.
Anyways,
And
Venora, you think you got that all down
you
for
heard
me?
about that in prison? And
Could I get a spark notes of this,
You've been
please?
holding on to this for this long? Jeez. Yeah, I think I got most of it. Are you wanting to just like send this to the king? Are you wanting to try to get an audience with the king?
I want it ready for when Ghibli wins and we get to go see the king.
Is that an option?
Yeah, apparently if I win this next match, we get to see the king of Steelhaven.
Whoa, didn't know
No
that.
big deal, really.
the king of all Reskelia.
Even less of a deal.
He's the king of the country, like the kingdom.
That's
Steelhaven is the capital city.
that is nerve
Voice in
wracking.
my head. That doesn't really make it
Ghibli, you need to win.
And Ghibli gets an audience. The guy didn't say necessarily you guys would, but maybe you will. But Ghibli wins an audience with the king.
That's how we pulled it in Fort Trinity.
We are a package. Have to come together.
Is one person considered an audience?
True. Either way, the letter should get close to him. But I have it written down now, and we can like keep rewriting it. So if you think of other things you want to say or other ways you want to say it, so and I will probably rewrite this at least one more time to if it is going to the king, make it look more professional than Bumpy Wagon Road.
Venora's taking notes, and he's like, all right, start it like this. To the king. And she's like,
I'm gonna start charging for my work.
I know we keep getting it in because all your connections.
For all of you, did you like pull her aside, or did they all get to hear what you were saying?
I just said this as we were going.
Okay.
I asked her to write me a letter, and I started recounting
We're
it.
both sitting at the front of the cart, and
Yeah.
he's telling me.
Furthermore, like,
I've got to
unless your
I'm seeing-
character right
and he's
now is
behind me.
doing something that you specifically want them to be doing in order to miss this information, you all do hear this. And all of you have heard, well, all but Tydus. Every bit of information that exists is new information to Tydus, basically. But you guys have heard of this before. There is something that elf referred to as the separation, which over a millennia ago happened. And for the most part, it is still veiled in mystery why it happened. Some people say the elves and dwarves were all, this is what people said for a long time, like some weird magic disease took them all out, or they all left and went to another world, whatever, right? But in the last 75 years, so pretty much for most of your guys' lifetimes, they've been back. And that's kind of just like a recent world event that everybody knows about. Obviously, there's a dwarf in your midst. So, Ghibli, you would know something about this. Like,
Wait, he came back from that?
well,
Thought he was human.
What?
I've seen your dad.
you haven't seen his dad yet.
Yeah, I've not seen my dad. No one's seen my dad in this party, as far as I know.
But there is a dwarf here, and like 100 years ago, that would be almost impossible because it was this thing that like elves and dwarves are this old story, people that do not exist anymore, but they did exist and they all disappeared. But yeah, in the last 75 or so years, they all came back, and everything else that Matt relayed about like them coming back and it being this issue, like different parts of the world are having different issues where some of them are like, yeah, we get it. Of course you would take over our kingdoms in the last 1,000 years. Whereas other ones like the elves you met were like, we're going to kill all of you and take it back. It's just how it's played out. And so that's like a normal thing. All of you have heard about that. But the specifics that were said with such confidence, right? That Ilvasar had said just with confidence, like, this is why we went away. I would say, Fenora, roll a history check for me.
Natural 20.
Okay, you knew that.
I know that. Wow.
You knew that. You knew that the reason they went away. Now, it's not like you knew it because you were there when it happened or something, but you have heard stories of, in the last 100 years, this information that's sourced from a place called Enrodil that's kind of slowly started to disperse around the world, and you, being very well traveled, have heard this story being told. So you probably weren't operating like, I know for a fact that that's the reason, but you've heard this as a story probably 2 or 3 times. People be like, hey, you know the whole thing with the elves and dwarves and how they're back? I heard from so-and-so who heard from so-and-so that the reason they went away was because of this. And I heard it from my buddy in Enrodil. Like, so it's information that's been making its way around. So you knew that. The rest of you guys have never even heard that story about like that being the reason. But Ilvasar said it as an elf, also as an elf that when he talked to Cephas, he had said his age. Like, he's old enough that he would have been part of both of those events, actually.
Whoa. Wait. Yeah, the beginning.
You wouldn't
one
have to be
too.
super old to have been part of the first event because of the way time works
Yeah,
down
I
there,
forgot
but
about
you
that.
guys
I was
don't know
like,
anything about that, so.
I was thinking about how tragic it was for Yellen to like really sacrifice his life for this big move, and then she dies like immediately.
Yeah.
It kind of ends there.
You think it's tragic. I'm the one that put it all together. You guys killed my bad guy so fast.
So fast. At least he didn't know what happened.
Yeah,
He
he
already
doesn't.
died.
It was, I planned essentially this tragic thing for Yellen, which is that he's doing bad things for this big thing that he believes will be awesome and all this stuff. And then he gets eaten. And like, that was kind of funny, ironic tragedy for me. But then it was made pointless almost by her being like immediately eradicated. But it was funny. I think it was cool.
Hey, we kept Fenora.
Yeah.
Did.
That's true. It wasn't for like, from a story perspective, there was some cool stuff that happened. So
Levi wanted you to go, but behind the scenes, I convinced him.
Behind the scenes.
So I would say the other person that would know a little bit of this, Ghibli, you've heard stories because you're a dwarf. People have brought that up to you. You know, people what they would have brought up to you is like, whoa, were you a part of the return? And so like, you've heard about the return a lot. Everybody has, but like you specifically. And then people have asked you before, been like, hey, you're a dwarf. Do you know why the dwarves and elves disappeared 1,000 years ago? And you'd probably be like, I know as much as you do. So like, you hadn't heard what I said that Venora knew.
Yes.
But
I wonder how the king's going to take that. I don't know exactly how we should approach this, but we have a couple days, but still something to think about.
Yeah.
It's big.
Scary stuff.
Yeah. I can't believe you've been holding on. Like, how'd you know all this? The elves know. I wonder, they've had to have already tried to talk with the king. Like the Elven Queen and all their ambassadors, there's no way that the king hasn't heard. So I don't know how much this is going to happen.
I couldn't even keep a secret about the coin tax. You've been holding that in this whole time.
Wait, we do? Did we just not remember it?
Wait,
Can
what
we
happened?
roll to remember it?
I want to roll to remember.
What are we remembering?
I will let, because of Cephas' proximity to the situation, Cephas and
Tydus?
Holik.
Oh shoot! It's
With advantage?
I was like, why are you excited about
Roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence? Can I roll
Can I use
athletics?
history?
Definitely not brain athletics.
Guidance?
Guidance?
Can I make it history?
No, you don't know that's happening to guidance them. I'm sorry.
That really
I do it constantly. I'd be like,
You're always guidancing
guidance.
Yeah, we just roll a
Can I roll
1d6 to see
first
which
so
one
that
you're
you
touching
have
with
to make it
guidance.
up?
Oh no! Can it be history?
What is it that you're trying to ask about? Oh, you don't know.
A spark
The
of
thing that
memory?
we forgot, yeah.
Yeah, the thing you forgot, which, okay, yeah. Sure.
Yeah?
It can be history.
Okay.
What'd you get, Matt?
10.
Oh no! I
all
gotta be
Jane.
certain. Hang on. Was it told to you though?
Tell it to me. I'll let you know.
I'm almost pretty sure. Not almost certain. I'm almost pretty sure. Or you're just gonna be getting new information that there's no way your character should know. Go ahead.
20 dirty.
Oh,
20 dirty? Oh, meaning that's the
not
total.
natural.
That's the
Yeah,
total.
but it is 20.
Unnatural 20.
unnatural 20.
Artificial 20.
Okay. An artificial 20. So
Zirconian 20.
when you brought up the Elven Queen and an ambassador, right?
Yeah.
When Venora says like, you'd think that like the Elven Queen would send an ambassador to try and help relations between the kingdoms, right? Because the Elven Queen doesn't live here, which I don't know if you referenced that, but like the Elven Queen lives in a different kingdom. When she says that, Cephas, you're like, wait a second then. Like, the Elven Queen, I know something. I know somebody screwed that up. Who screwed that up? And Holic, you remember a conversation with Trake about Lark.
Oh!
Do you remember now?
Yeah.
Because
Did he get him killed?
He was responsible for their ship going down.
The ship of the Elven ambassador from the Elven Kingdom, the one that's like actually. So there's an Elven
Oh, I
Kingdom that's
forgot
actually
about
flourished
that.
after the return, and because they've established a queen, it's over in the country of Marenthal. Marenthal gave them a portion of land. They've been creating a kingdom, reclaiming it, which is a portion of actually what used to be their big, thriving Elven Kingdom. Resquilia was never like a huge, thriving Elven Kingdom, but it was their land. They had a huge, thriving kingdom that's now called Marenthal. It's a human kingdom. And the Elven Queen there, trying to fix all this, it sounds like however long ago, did send an ambassador. You guys knew this from Trake, sent an ambassador. This is why he was giving an explanation for like why Lark was such a butt crack to deal with. Like, because
Cut that.
he was like a pretty skilled and reasonably capable soldier, and he was in the Navy, and he was tasked with guarding a ship, but wasn't told why. But he was like, this is dumb and I shouldn't be doing this. And instead he tried to go after some like big other ship. He thought it was like a spy vessel, and he decided like abandon his post because he's like, but I'm going to be a hero and this is a bigger deal. And because of that disobedience, the ship he was supposed to be guarding, which he was told was just like a cargo ship because it was a secret, had an Elven ambassador on it. That Elven ambassador got killed, and it ruined any peaceful like joining of nations between Resquilia and that faraway nation Marenthal. So when she brings up, she's like, you'd think that it clicks for you, Holic, like, oh my goodness, this thing with Lark, I bet you, what Venora's saying is pretty reasonable to think.
Yeah.
And it's almost like it would be impossible for them not to think to try that.
But then Lark happened.
I feel bad for Lark. He didn't know. I mean, he's still an idiot, but
He abandoned his post.
I don't feel bad for Lark one bit.
As
yeah.
punishment for abandoning his post, because of like his spirit though, like he has this heroic spirit, they were like, you are going to be put on, because you're still skilled and we're potentially at war. They put him at Fort Trinity, which is the fort where all their soldiers are trained, and we're like, you are going to be training grunts for the rest of your life. And so he hated the Resquilian government for it.
Yeah.
They should have killed him. They should have, honestly, they should have
It would have solved a lot of
what's the
Oh,
word?
let's scorn him so that way he can betray us.
Execute. The only word that came to my mind was crucify. I was like,
Probably should
I was-
have.
Crucify
with
him.
so much confidence about to say they should have crucified him. No, they should have. Yeah, they should have executed him, because what he did was a pretty dumb, terrible crime. But they did show him mercy.
At least take him out of the army.
But at that point, he had really earned
He would have
Yeah.
rather been
some
crucified at that
serious punishment.
What do we do with the buffoon? Let's have him train all our soldiers.
Well, because he didn't betray. He just made a stupid mistake, and he said sorry. But they were like, okay,
Oh, that fixes everything.
mercy. Well, I mean, like, he didn't go like, whoa, he was like, this was a mistake. He tried to make it right. Like, he served some time, and then they said, like, it wasn't immediate. Then they put him at the fort, because they're also like, yeah, we were potentially at war, and you are skilled. And as a demonstration of good faith, you're basically going to serve time as,
Lackey.
yeah, like a second in command to a high commander of the fort, and you're going to train newcomers. And like, he wasn't even training ones that really made it in. He was breaking the stallions, basically, like these farmers and rebels that are coming in like, we want to fight for our kingdom. He's the one that would break them and get them to actually be soldiers or get sent home, and then like other soldiers would train them. So that was his job. So that's why it was such like he was like, originally would have been like, oh my goodness, thank you. Yeah, you've shown me such mercy. But then he kept trying to make his way out of that. And obviously, for justifiable reasons, they didn't let him. And he is evil. Like, he developed hatred for a reason he shouldn't and went the wrong direction. But
Bad guy.
Well, that makes sense.
all because he tried to seek glory for himself instead of be obedient.
And seek glory for the Empire. Wait, no. The Empire's-
Venora, I think you should add that part to the letter.
Yeah.
Could add it.
Why not?
What part? Like, what do you like? Just
Well,
that they're
the
trying
elves
to-
tried to send an ambassador,
Mhm.
but he died because of
yeah.
luck.
Who you guys fixed. Like, you guys.
We solved your guys' problem, so now listen to the elves' problem.
Yeah, we fixed the lark.
Yeah, I'll add some of that. I'll add a little bit of.
Finesse.
Make sure
Phineas.
you say Ilvasar. He's the ambassador now.
Oh, what's his name? How do you spell that name?
ILVASAR.
Wasn't there a guy
Cephas says.
from the group that...
ILVASAR then.
Sorry, Levi, what was your question?
So after the forest got burned down and the elves all came to the city, and then there was like a bunch of strife, and then things were kind of starting to get resolved. Who was the leader then that was remaining of the elves from that group? Do you know the name?
Didn't you just listen to that episode?
No, I'm not there yet.
Name. We got
Dude,
nothing
that's
on
going to
name.
really date things. When people listen to you say that on this episode, and you're like,
Yeah.
I haven't edited that yet. They're going to be like, that was 30 episodes ago.
Because the episode that's coming out is when Lexi or Venora decides to go with the Medusa before we
Oh, is that
even
where we're
fight
at?
the Medusa.
I have Darkson.
What was it?
Darkson.
Yeah, Darkassin.
Is that lead elf of party that came for help?
Well done. I went and found it, and then I was like, we'll see if you guys have it. Well done. And he is the leader of what group?
Thank you, scribe.
It doesn't say.
It does not say.
Let's see. This is the first time that I see them. They just came to the gate,
Oh, okay.
so
That's
it
fine.
might be in the next.
It's the name of the group. He took over a group of elves, the group that Yellen was leading.
Uh-oh.
Obviously, right? Because like these were the elves that like you guys raided their camp and all that whole thing. But this is the new leader, and the last thing he said to you was
Live free or die hard.
it's almost makes sense for him to be like, no. But his name is Darkassin Lorlan. The last thing he had said was something to the effect of like, I don't know what's next to come, but I'm gonna do my best to keep my people on a better path than they've been on. So like he was because he had seen all the destruction of Yellen. He had been radicalized by Yellen, but was like, this is not a good idea, and I'm gonna try and do something else. But there's still kind of wild cards when it comes to elves, this group of them. And
This wasn't a good idea.
the group of elves is called the Aeftath Inu. It's an elven word. You would do you speak Elven?
Yes.
You would know it means the broken reclaimers in Elven, or broken reclaimers. But it's AEFTATH INNU. You, I mean.
Do I understand it?
Do you speak Elven?
Giant.
No.
All right.
It sounds like a giant poo in giant. Weirdly close to the same words almost.
That group is disgusting.
I need to keep teaching you Celestial.
Yeah, I know. Teach me.
You got to remind your old master.
Can I practice with Ghibli to give him a plus when he fights?
You guys can spar. We'll see if it has that effect. It would probably need a few days.
We've got 4.
And it will also depend on who he ends up fighting. For example, if you were to train with him for a little while and you guys roll really well and he ends up dueling someone that's kind of like you, then I would say it would give him an advantage in some way on that against that person. So
And if he fights with that elf woman, then
he has
gets a negative.
disadvantage. Just kidding.
Do we want to identify any of that stuff?
Yeah, let's do that.
We've got time.
Because what if it's helpful to us? You know.
Yeah.
You know what else would be really helpful to us is all of that money.
No.
No.
What's happening to the money?
I
Why?
like that Tydus is going to slowly continue.
Lumen, could you identify these? And I give you 2 magic vials.
You drank both of them.
You drink both of them.
This is how Lumen does things now. He dives into pools of light and just drinks things to see what they do. I know exactly what it does, but it's gone.
But then,
I also found this some time ago, and it's a vial that's super white but with purple hue. But we can do that one last.
Also drink that. All right. So yeah, I will.
Just under 18 spell effects as he's identifying everything for the parts.
So you have 1 free use of your crusted identify, and then you whatever else is true of you.
All right.
The ones that Cephas hands you, Lumen, one is a very watery consistency, and it's red. It's red and yellow, kind of swirling. The other one is thick liquid, and it's kind of a like pea soup green.
Yum.
I thought he was going to say they're both purple.
I'll do the green one.
And also both have purple in them.
Oh, there you go. See?
Wow.
I'll identify that.
The
green
most
one
green
first.
purple that you've ever seen.
1 second.
Remember Poop Hand?
Poop Hand!
What's that guy doing now? He's such a great guy.
Can we cut to Poop Hand?
So for the listener, briefly, the screen fades away, and we cut to a small cottage in the woods. A very large man, kind of looks like Grug from the Croods, sits alone by himself by a campfire. We fade back to the party.
I love how it's just like, you're like, yeah.
He's just softly
Okay.
crying to himself.
Smelling his hands.
For the audio listener, in an epic story starring Levi, the end.
Sorry, you have to have an interesting life to be in a movie.
That stays in the advertisement. When was our first session?
Our first session was,
It was 2022.
it was 2022.
Yeah.
7/9/2022.
It's almost been 3 years of this campaign already.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that insane?
And I'm editing from 2 years ago.
Yeah, you're editing.
Okay, so back to the game. Here we go. You receive 2 potions, Lumen, from Cephas. I gave you the descriptions, and you said you identified the green one first?
Yeah. The first one I did a 10-minute because it seems like it's been about 10 minutes.
So you do a 10-minute, identified. That's totally fair. This is essentially why you guys are moving. You're not moving at a quick pace in order to be able to do these things at the same time. But you sitting in the back of the cart, you identify a green potion, and it is this. As you're identifying it, you recognize that it smells like mint and goat.
Whoa.
And it's on a green card.
I know.
Unfortunately, the potion that is red and yellow is not on an orange card. It's also on a green card.
A little of it's kind of hard to read, so I don't know if you want to read it.
You want Jerry to read it?
Some of it's a little harder.
I'll read it. Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote a lot of information on a small card. This potion is called the Elixir of Hair Growth. It's thick and green and smells of mint and goat. When you drink this potion, roll 1d10 for immediate effect. If you roll 1 or 2, overgrowth. Thick hair covers your body. Covers your body. You look like Wolverine. Advantage against cold weather. So like if you have to roll for cold weather effects. Advantage against those for an hour, but disadvantage on persuasion checks because you are covered in hair. On a 3 and 4, you get an effect called Stylish Locks. You get to describe how these stylish locks look. You get advantage on charisma checks for 1 hour.
For me, it would look like Coconut Head from That's Declassified.
Nice.
Coconut head on a turtle body.
You roll a 5 or a 6. Animal influence. A long, crazy wild beard that resembles a wild beast. Beasts with intelligence of 3 or less are friendly to you for 3 days. If you roll a 7 or an 8, magic backlash. Uncontrollable hair growth restrains you until someone aids you or you break out of it, rolling a strength check.
Of your own hair?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
You roll a 9, reverse. So bald. Disadvantage on stealth in sunlight. If you roll a 10, you describe as your character receives their dream hair, and you have a +1 to your charisma score for 1 week.
Wow.
Are you going to identify the other one
Yeah.
from Cephas? You just cast it?
Yeah,
All right,
this
here
time
you
I
go.
cast it.
That was pretty straightforward.
This one is a potion of fire resist. Watery red yellow liquid. When you drink this potion, you gain resistance to fire damage for 1 hour. This is also Cephas's. It's
Caiaphas?
the other one that you have is the purple, right?
The
only one with purple.
white with purple hue.
Do you identify it? You
How
spend the
many
spell
times
slot?
can you do this?
Are you ritualing them all?
Yeah, I'll just do ritual.
On
Yeah.
all of them? Okay. So another
Especially
10 minutes
since we're
goes
just
by.
kind of
Yeah.
waiting. Potion of haste. When you drink this potion, you gain the effects of the haste spell for an hour.
Dude!
You can spend a bonus action to burn up the spell.
That's supposed to say a minute.
Sorry, written down.
For an hour.
It says an hour.
I know. Let me rewrite
I
it.
may have like
No, don't just
I,
read it.
I
I mean,
miswrote it down as
That
an hour.
spell is worth 20,000 gold.
dude, that vial,
That back
that
real quick.
vial, you can buy the entire country of Rascalia.
So once the effect ends, you die.
No, there is a second effect on there, Levi.
Oh,
yeah, 1 minute, not an hour. And then it says you can spend a bonus action to burn up the spell early and go an extra turn after this one.
Oh!
That's pretty cool.
Would that end the spell early and then I have the negative effects of leaving haste for that action? Or do I gain that action?
You would gain 3 actions. Like you would take a turn, haste gives you an extra action, and then you burn it up, and you get an extra turn that includes that extra action. Like it's burning out of your system. So you get a full turn though that time with 2 actions, bonus action, movement, all that. If you burn it up early. So there's a little bit of strategy there because like you get a bunch of extra actions if you keep going.
That's pretty cool.
Are we giving him the other things? The 2 other things?
Are we? I mean, it's not really your call anymore, son.
You just want to know what they are.
Yeah. Should have had Lumen identify him before I was honest with the party.
Can we identify that powder to see if it was actually something from the thief's belongings?
The knockout powder?
Yeah, because what was that story?
The knockout powder?
Yeah, what was that story that you got with that?
With the knockout powder?
What was the...
The letter said that he owes them for the knockout powder, and if he doesn't have the money in 2 weeks, then Thumb's gonna send this guy at him.
Okay, can I do an insight? I just want to make sure that he's not just making something up so that he keeps something.
Will you just roll and add either persuasion or deception, but don't say which?
17.
14.
Cool. Let's just get it identified and see how it works.
Cephas, you okay with that?
Yeah,
Because-
but I want it back in the bag afterwards.
Because if it belonged to the thief,
All
then
right,
it is
all right.
no longer.
Just to look at it, but we're giving it back.
Holik is saying that he thinks it belonged to the thief.
Because if it belonged to the thief, then...
Fine.
I think all that money belonged to the thief too, now that I think about it.
I mean...
But wait, who?
Shame on
I wasn't here for you. Who are we giving the money back to?
The government.
So there's a bounty out for the thief that got killed.
Uh-huh.
That Tydus killed. And we're planning to figure out who was the person that put out the bounty to see if we can return any of the stuff that may have been stolen from the aggrieved party.
I'll let you identify the vial and the locket case full of tan powder.
Hey, give me a second. I gotta write these things down.
I mean, he's got 11 minutes to cast the spell, so, you know.
I'll practice with Ghibli.
All right.
While you're practicing with Ghibli, you also have to memorize celestial words as I'm shouting them out to you. Combat phrases in celestial.
All right. Tell me my moves in celestial.
No.
I shoot an arrow.
Wait a minute. I can get it.
I shoot another arrow.
Hold on, hit me in the globes.
What?
Fifth bite.
All right. Lumen.
Knockout powder. 3 uses left. Use an action, you blow powder into someone's face within 5 feet of you. Roll a 5d8. If the total is equal to or higher than the current HP of the creature, is unconscious for 10 minutes.
Wow.
It's just better sleep, but single target and within 5 feet of you and using powder.
Don't breathe in.
All right. Let's reverse engineer it and sell it as super special baby powder.
Yes. Perfect.
I can see a lot of parents liking that.
And I hand this back to Cephas.
I feel like we're going to have to investigate this whole thing.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So this next one is Oil of Taggit.
If you're playing tag, you just immediately tag them.
Taggit. Taggit. A creature subject to this poison makes a DC 13 con save or poisoned for the next 24 hours.
Oh.
The creature is also unconscious, appears as though dead, a DC 17 investigation.
Oh, dude.
Is it half empty? The bottle. Dude, we just got.
Is the potion half empty?
That's kind of cool. You could poison yourself to
appear dead.
yeah.
Why are you asking if it's half empty?
Because if the guy, that was the joke, the guy used it while he was on the wall.
So he actually didn't.
And then he didn't die and he got away with the whole thing. No.
Wakes if damaged.
I want to clarify something. It's a contact poison. I didn't define on the card because it's just a little bit of writing, but how contact poisons work. A contact poison can be smeared on an object and remains potent until it is touched or washed off. A creature that touches contact poison with exposed skin suffers the effects that are listed. So
Ooh.
just so you guys know how it works.
That's cool.
So you could put it on a rag and just smear it on somebody and then they just...
Yeah, or like you could put it on a spoon or and like on the handle of the spoons when they pick it up. Oh, touch their exposed skin. Now they have.
Ooh.
All right, guys, wear gloves. I'm going to... My mini has gloves. I wear
always
gloves.
wear gloves.
Or you could put on like some net or bear trap. I mean, I'm just thinking for if he was to
Well,
leave.
the thing is, if they take damage, then it ends the
Yeah,
effect.
this one specific, like for contact poisons that other ones maybe, but this one, as soon as they take damage, it's
But
effect
this
is
is one
over.
that you could use in town without...
Yeah, there's a bunch of fun things you could do with it. I think contact poison is the most interesting and fun one of all of them. There's inhale poisons, ingest poisons, and contact poisons.
How many dosages does it have?
It is one use. It's a small little vial, like that you would put on something, and yeah. So you would have to let this thing. That is something else about it, like because of how much is there, like it needs to dry to some extent. There you go. Now you know what those things do.
The yard of silk that's in there.
Is it
didn't-
Lore Mini?
I don't know.
A yard of silk cord.
Oh.
The silk you guys got was like silken fabric,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like strips of silk fabric. This is different. It is silk cord. If Cephas pulls it out and shows you guys, immediately Ghibli goes, "Nope, it's not Lormeni
Oh.
silk,
That'd be
I
crazy.
would
It
definitely,
is
I would
actual
definitely
silk.
very much
Okay.
know.
or like regular mundane
Mhm.
silk."
Okay.
I mean, Tydus would make sense. He wouldn't know this, but even you guys just seeing that other stuff, it has just for some reason has a very distinct sheen to it. And this is regular silk. It's a silk cord. Silk cords would usually be used for
Oh, garrote.
like a garrote. You guys are making your way to the town. Somebody roll a d20 for me.
I will. 9.
9. All right. So along the way there, the sun is beating down. It's extremely hot. It's a difficult day, but with a 9, nothing crazy happens. You guys do stop a little bit earlier because you were kind of moving a little slow. The sun's really, really hot today. And so you stop a little bit earlier than you would like. So tomorrow you have a couple hours left of walk to get to the city. But if you leave at a good time, you'll be getting there mid-morning. So should be fine. But with that, you guys close down, make camp. Is there anything you guys want to do before you guys take quick watches?
While night is setting in, I want to talk to Venora on the side, away from Annie in particular. I don't care if anybody else hears, but I just want to make sure that Annie's not in hearing distance. Do you think that fog, evil, invisible specters attacking all of us. Does that have to do with the elf thing? Does that have to do with Annie? Both?
I don't know. When we were casting the spell, did I get the feeling that the fog was connected to Annie? Yeah, we did, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be also connected to the elf thing, but it also could just be a curse on that part of the forest.
While the guards were asking us questions and were looking at all of our stuff, he took a look at Annie. She said her name. She said her name. He wrote down her name and then was making glances at her suspiciously and then walked away.
Creepy.
So I think that Annie may be involved with something here that at least that guard's aware of.
It could, because she doesn't know who she is,
doesn't know
right?
her
So it could be that she's not
history
really.
other than pieces about having, because there was something about nobility, right? That like her servant got like killed.
Yeah.
If I'm recalling correctly.
Mm-hmm. She accidentally killed her servant. So he could know who she actually is, or like
So
you look like
I think that she might be in some way was from a noble family from this area.
Could be. Maybe. Yeah. It's hard that she doesn't remember anything and we don't know anything to connect her to it. Because she doesn't remember her family, right? She just remembers that she had a servant, basically.
That she killed?
Yeah.
Or at least that's what we were able to
maybe
insight.
when we get the stone out of her, but the stone's been in her for so long that I don't know if that's actually hindering her memory or not. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's been cursed for a long time.
Yeah. I think we just need to focus on trying to get whatever's in her out of her and try to heal her and then try to figure out where she goes.
Decrucify her doing it.
Yeah. And then try to figure out where we can help her get to.
Okay. I just wanted to voice that to somebody. But
maybe there's like little milk carton people. Lost persons. There could be a lost if she is from the city, there could be a lost persons. She's only been gone a year.
That's what she said she thought. But that's as long as she can remember.
If her memory is like correct, she's only been gone for a year, maybe 2. So people could still if people are looking, they could still be looking for her. So we'll have to just look around.
Yeah. All right. We'll go back to camp and take watches and sleep and stuff.
I'll practice with Ghibli before bed.
Okay, great. So this evening you guys have a duel. So Cephas, you've never really dueled before. You've sparred for practicing with soldiers and stuff, but
I grapple him.
I mean, you've seen in some of Ghibli's duels, like that's been okay. But there's kind of some rules and decorum or whatever to it. I'm not going to make us go through like the whole thing of a duel, but I will let you guys roll just to see how it goes. So you can roll either athletics or acrobatics. The number is different depending on which one you roll. And you just need to tell me which one you roll and then what you roll. Go.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. 16.
29.
You rolled athletics.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. And you rolled a 16.
That was for athletics as well.
Athletics? Okay. So it is kind of a grapple duel. Like you guys are using your swords and stuff, and it's a lot of strength-based stuff. And then Cephas kind of looks like he's going to grab, but is like, maybe he's like, well, I don't know what the rules are. And then you go for a grapple, Ghibli. And with that, Cephas drops his sword, and it's a wrestling match. But pretty quickly, Cephas wins. Cephas is huge, and just like, you give like, a bit of a showing, but then Cephas is like, pin you to the ground. One hand.
What I did to that bowl, I just...
Oh my goodness, he breaks your back.
I have a lot of constitution, it's fine.
An episode 1 callback.
That's wild.
Okay, great. You guys, I'll let you roll one more time to see, and this will, both of you will roll, and this is not to determine who wins the duels and stuff, but to determine how well it goes, and if it does possibly give David a bonus moving forward.
This one is a 9.
9?
This is 14 acrobatics.
Okay.
And this one is also acrobatics as well.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we'll see if that ends up applying a bonus in his duel. He got 1 evening of practice. before the. Well, you've got a few days still.
Yeah,
till
We
the
got
race.
more. We got more.
Yeah, you
There's
got a few
4 days.
Okay.
Day one.
Thank you.
What day is it? I feel like I ask this often.
Here's the thing. For the listener, you probably know that I've said a bunch of different dates and none of them line up. So I'm hoping that Levi in all the past episodes before this one will remove anytime I've said a date so that this can be the canon. Essentially,
You've
Is
probably
this
said
set
that
in
every
canon now?
episode.
the duel, his semifinals, is on the 45th of Caro. And based on the conversations we've been having, you guys should be arriving 3 or 4 days early. Which would mean today's the 41st and tomorrow will be the 42nd.
How many days until Thogma?
Thavma, is this in reference to...
Me meet with Kelvin.
Oh, you're supposed to meet with him, right?
Yeah, on the second week of Thogma.
Yeah, so Caro is ending here pretty soon. There's 46 days in this month. And then Aspida is the next one with another 46 days.
Oh.
And then Thavma.
Okay, so
So
long
you
time.
have like 60 days, which is like 3 years of play.
Wait, how much time has actually
We don't need to
passed?
talk about it.
Okay.
From when I talked to him, and it was supposed to be 2 months from then, that was a year ago. 7/19/24. That's why I just feel like it's like I know I'm gonna miss this. Did I forget about it?
You're
No.
still a
Got it.
month plus away.
Yeah,
A month in is the second week. So you're like a month, a week and a half.
got it. Cool. Is Spirehold a place? It's not on the map, which means I mean I could have definitely.
Is that where he told you to meet him?
Yeah,
Well, then it's a place.
but I could have written
In
down.
Raskelia,
wrong.
you mean? Are you asking if it's a place in Raskelia?
Yeah.
It might not be in Raskelia.
I need to message him. I was going to do that anyway, but that's why I was looking it up. Before when everybody's going to bed, I'll take first watch, and I wanted to message Kelfrin,
Poop. Okay.
Who's Calfrin again?
my brother.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
your brother.
It's been at least a month since I talked to him. Right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not like
It's not.
Well, what was going on in the game a year ago? What was that session?
in the game a year ago. We just met Cheese. That's crazy. That's insane.
Oh,
You
that
guys
was
met Cheese a year ago?
Yeah, 7/19. I have Chester Hornsworthy,
That
Bard
sounds
of
like I feel like that
Ilmater.
wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
was
it
a
does not
year
feel like
ago?
that long ago.
a year ago. We met Cheese,
That's
and then
insane.
promptly forgot about him for most of the next session.
Is everyone okay if I take first watch? That was my plan to do first watch. Got it. Hey Kel, just checking in. It's been a while. I hope everything's going well on your end. Is our meeting in Thavma still on?
Hey, Vinny. Yeah. That's the plan. Still on in Thavma. Spirehold. Things are wild and new. Can't really talk about it.
I message him again. I hope you're being safe. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I know it's hush hush, but also, where is Spirehold? So I'm on the right continent. Actually, I could have got that in. That works. I say that.
He would respond with,
I'm safe when I can be, but good things are worth doing even if it means not being safe. I'll see you in Spirehold. Grab a Strelevant map.
Oh. What are you doing? Okay, so now I have to find scroll on that. Okay, that's me. Do I need to roll for watch or anything?
It's actually entirely tattooed on the back of Ghibli.
yeah.
I don't know when this.
You need a map of Strelvan?
Nobody's ever asked.
Oh, do you want the mountains to have ridges?
13.
13. Got it.
Perception 13.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Ew, we're gonna die.
The first watch. Nobody's ever around on the
Nobody's
first
ever died
watch.
on the first watch. It's not like our TM is violently scrolling through his computer.
As you sit there, and you finish that, you're just kind of thinking, And then something catches your eye off onto the right side of you. Just this kind of light greenish glow that kind of passes by in the corner of your vision. And you turn. You don't see anything there. And then as you hear this kind of light wind and the hair on the back of your neck sticks up. And immediately Venora is spooked. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Venora gets spooked easy. 16.
As you kind of are looking off to the right, you swear you saw something on that side. The hair on the back of your neck just stands up. You just feel like you're being watched. And just as you turn, you look to your left. Right there, you're on the edge of the dome. Right on the other side of it is this horrifying spirit. You see it just looking right at you, hair floating up in the air, this massive gash across its neck. It's just staring at you with its mouth open as if it's screaming, but totally silent.
I'm definitely screaming. The second I see the spirit.
Okay, yeah, you scream. All of you hear this. Wake up. As Venora's just screaming.
What's going on? Go ghosts! Ghosts!
Yeah, you turn back, gone.
I swear. It was there. I like get in the middle of the hut. Green. There was a green spirit, and he was screaming.
Can they get inside the hut?
I don't think so. I don't know though. I don't.
Are Lucky and Bandit okay? I look outside the
Are
hut.
they not in the hut?
No.
They can't be because they're large.
Because they're large, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are Lucky and Bandit
Make
okay?
a perception check. It's dark out there.
I have dark vision.
No, how? Does he get advantage?
It allows you to try.
11.
11.
I have a +8.
Yeah. Was that with disadvantage?
No.
So in the dark, with dark vision, you get a disadvantage try, whereas usually you don't get a try at all.
Oh.
That would have been better.
It would have been a lot better.
Okay, so 11.
Are they still standing?
How far away would they have been from the dome?
Not very far.
Okay, so just like could have been right outside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, well then yeah. You look out there. I mean, they were sleeping, as far as you're aware, kind of right next to the cart. And then one of them kind of moves its head and looks up towards you as you're looking over there, almost as if like it knew that you were looking. And Lucky kind of looks at you.
Is there a ghost?
I don't know what he's doing. My eyes closed.
If I go out, I can't get back in.
You can. We can. Are you gonna
Oh
step
no,
out?
I have
I'll
to
walk
stay
out and go
here.
look.
Okay.
I'll take a look.
You could just look from in here. You can't even see.
Yeah, I'll light a torch.
And Lumen's gonna look around. Is
I'll
everyone
join you,
accounted for?
Cephas. I can
Everyone
see
in the
dark.
yep. Everyone that should be here. You look around. Vith, all the people. Annie. Yeah.
Help me light this
She's not a
torch.
person.
I will
Yeah,
bonus
yeah.
action pop into my shell.
Yeah, I was also going to go out with him too. So I have dark vision.
So Ghibli and
I
Cephas
cast light on your greatsword.
Thank you.
don't need a torch. You got a better than a torch. What?
Tydus will hide in the shell.
Okay, Tydus into his shell. Venora is just eyes closed. The hair in the back of your neck sticking
Venora's
out.
trying to hide
You're
inside the
cold
shell.
sweat.
Look here, scoot over.
I'm gonna get onto the back of Vith and go to the horses.
I'll fly up to the top of the dome and be ready for
It's
whatever.
just 10 feet up.
That's
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you are walking out,
I'm walking out, checking on the horses.
and you guys are also checking on
Checking
the
the
horses.
perimeter, yeah.
You're walking the perimeter. Okay, make perception checks for me. You guys can make them with disadvantage. You as well.
I got 9.
9?
5.
5?
Oh,
14.
With that, you guys walk out, and it's bitter cold. As soon as you pass through the dome, it's just like frostbite on your skin almost immediately. You feel
I have resistance to cold.
okay. So you're doing a little bit better, but you do notice the temperature change. But Ghibli, you look down and you just see bits of frost kind of appearing on the hair on your arms.
I have resistance to cold.
Okay, great. Is that the color that Vith is right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
white.
I have resistance to poison.
Did you switch? So you switched Vith back from acid after the troll fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, you guys start going the opposite direction of Holik as you start doing a perimeter. Holik, you kind of bound over there on top of Fifth's back, right? Over towards the horses. It doesn't take too long, just like a couple quick. You get there. The horses are both, standing there kind of shaking a little bit. It seems like they're very cold. They're a little bit antsy. As you're walking up, they both start to kind of whinny in your direction, like hoping that you'll release them so they can move. It seems like you've got a pretty good connection with these animals already, and you know when they're nervous.
Yeah.
And something seems wrong.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and ask him what's up.
Yeah, so Lucky's like, a little nervous. There's something bad here. And then Bandit's like, scared. Remember, Lucky is more intelligent, and that's what you got from Lucky.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go to the back of the cart, grab like horse blankets, because I'm assuming we've got something that's like for horses,
I guess.
maybe.
As you're doing that, Cephas and Ghibli, you guys are walking. You're going out about 30 feet, doing a perimeter around the area. And you get, just far enough now that your light is no longer casting across the dome. And as you're looking around, Ghibli, you're kind of looking off this way. Cephas, you look off that way. Cephas, as you're looking, this horrifying visage of a ghost, what I described to Alexi earlier, appears right in front of you. It's terrifying. It's almost like this inaudible scream in your ears that there's it's like intense breathing that's whistling past your ears, but it should be a scream and it's not there. Make a wisdom saving throw.
That's my strength right there is wisdom.
But you do have your
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's charisma, I'm sorry. Hey, you already rolled it, didn't you?
What?
Didn't you already roll it?
You just changed it on me.
It doesn't change the roll. What are you talking about, Willis?
Oh, it doesn't?
What are you talking about?
Which one do you want me to take?
Why would you re-roll if I say, oh, I'm sorry, it's not wisdom, you're just doing charisma?
That's fine. So that is 15.
Just like Jude. 15 charisma? Okay. You see this horrifying spirit with this glowing presence, this blue glow cascading over you. You can feel some presence creeping into your mind, and you shake it off, and you can feel the Ilmater amulet against your skin burning as the thing starts to try and invade you. And then it pulls away. At this, Ghibli, you whip around looking at it, and you see this horrifying ghost. It looks at you and pulls away, and it will
disappear.
It will disappear, actually. It turns invisible.
Why'd you say that?
Because that's what I would do if I was a ghost.
Ghost Tydus.
That's fair.
Ah!
Can I divine sense?
Sure. Roll. Yeah. You use divine sense, and immediately looking around, you catch just this undead spirit, like the visage of it almost right ahead of you, and then it's quickly leaving your presence. And you see this weird trail, almost like a scar that it's leaving behind, connected to your chest.
Went that way. I point the direction of where it went.
Yeah, it's moving quick.
Where's it going? Is it going towards me?
It's leaving.
All right, we should both chase it because if we separate from
No,
each other, it's probably
it's
not a
headed
bad idea.
towards the direction of the city, away from you, away from all of you.
Oh, okay.
We should
We
go
should
back to bed.
chase that down.
We should go back to bed.
Did you guys say that loud enough for the class to hear?
We're chasing it. And we start running.
We're chasing it.
How long does
we're still
divine
running.
sense last?
1 round. It was immediate, and now it's gone.
I saw the direction.
You saw the direction, now you're just gonna blindly chase after.
Well, if we all chase together,
It's invisible.
we have blind sight.
You could just come back to the dome and leave it alone.
Did the cold go away?
How long are you waiting?
Is it like sprinting away?
It's like, yeah, this quick dash.
All right.
I'm not gonna be able to chase that.
Yeah. I think we'll start probably chasing and realize it's gone. It's gone. I'm going to use divine sense one more time though.
Not in your presence. And then the cold starts to fade.
Well, I scared it away.
Thank you, Cephas.
Good job,
Good job.
Cephas.
I hate spirits.
Let's take a moment and thank Gilmater for what he has done for us today. I'm going to fall asleep.
Standing there?
Just during the prayer.
Oh, okay. So you're like, yeah, okay. Pretty based.
We need to watch out for a ghost in the city then.
Who's next watched? I'm done watching.
Who's next watch?
I'll do next watch.
Okay, perception check.
It's going up ever so slightly every time.
2.
17.
That's good.
That's not bad.
Well, the last one was an 8.
A few hours goes by. You're creeped out. You're a little on edge. Nothing happens. Okay, 2 more watches. Who wants to go next?
Oh,
Go ahead.
7 plus 13.
20. A couple hours go by. You're a little creeped out. Well, you're actually kind of not. You're like, probably would have been cool to see a ghost. And then someone else waking up. Who's waking up for their next watch?
Tydus.
Tydus wakes up.
22.
Yeah, look
A couple hours go by. Sun rises normally. Nothing crazy. The sun doesn't come up. You guys have a normal morning. Getting ready to go.
Is Annie still here?
The horses seem okay. Annie is gone. Just kidding. It definitely would have been your watch too.
Yeah.
No, the Annie's still there.
The Annie.
Yeah, the Annie is still there. She's not human.
Annie,
can I
are
say?
you okay? Are you okay?
She's not a human.
Are you okay, Annie?
So you guys all wake up. Annie she seems a little spooked as well. I mean, she woke up to a horrifying scream. Everybody saw a ghost.
Well, not everybody.
I
Only
didn't
one
see it.
person.
Oh, I'm sorry. Benora saw a ghost.
And Cephas.
And Cephas saw
Later,
a ghost.
I didn't believe you though.
The horses got spooked.
Even
by
then, he's like,
spookiness.
that was fake.
I saw the ghost as well.
Probably make,
be a projector over here.
probably makeup.
A demental.
Ghibli saw it too with me.
That's true. Ghibli saw it as well.
I don't believe Ghibli.
Okay, you guys pack up camp, make your way into the city after this strange ghost encounter. As you're approaching, I will describe the city for you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Finally to Steelhaven.
We've been waiting 3 years to get here.
Have you?
We have, actually.
I mean, has this been your goal, Steelhaven?
Yeah, because the end of the duels.
We talked about it.
That's true.
It's time to
Duel. Yeah, that was a dumb thing to do.
For the audio listener, Jerry did something that really wasn't that dumb.
I'm sure if you guys were there, you would have done,
We were there.
Were you?
I just didn't see you guys.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't take offense by it. He's not. There are a lot of petty guards. They don't all have to be so petty.
I'm gonna have Clonus write me a letter. Oh wait.
I was saying, Clonus isn't here. Not because Byron isn't here.
No.
Yeah. Or is he? Maybe he is here. You just don't know. I hid Clonus in a pocket dimension that is with you at all times. So that if Byron ever comes back, I can be like, "Phew, he was with you the whole time." Just kidding.
Beautiful.
I just got reminded of the pig in the pocket dimension.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
took a
much.
bite of that apple
Pocket
or those
pig.
shrooms.
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pocket Pig, I choose
Yeah.
you.
Did you already fix that? Maybe you already fixed it, I think.
I don't remember, but
I think
I
maybe
could try
you
to fix
did.
it again if so.
Yeah, you fix it. Either you did already and I'm forgetting from last session, or with ease. I mean, it takes some time over and over and over again, but you're mending it and it does mend, so you're fine.
I also take a little nibble of
What, dude?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay. You eat a little bit of the canvas.
just a little.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
look
you
in my
can
closet.
because you eat some of it. You eat some of it, but then mend that spot, and it just mends back together anyway. It's like
It's a perfect
Infinite
snack.
food
Yeah, I was
source.
just about to say.
And then you eat a little bit more, and then it doesn't mend fully back together, and there's a tiny little hole. And oh no,
no.
they're gonna know.
He opens the wardrobe. He's like, mothballs.
So, yeah, they don't use caltrips with Lumen. Somebody just throws out a bunch of like soft marbles, and he's like, okay.
We just realized that we have been playing for a couple weeks short of 3 years.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Crazy.
And we're level
Craziness.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not done a very good job of that. I'm not doing a good job of making sure, like,
Well, we
I just
haven't
don't like
played as much.
forcing stories
I feel like
through.
level up to session ratio hasn't
Yeah.
been bad. We
I
just
don't think so
haven't-
either. We
Yeah.
We've
just,
gone through stretches where we've
Some-
had gaps.
I just think a lot of people do play D&D differently because they know it would take forever if we did it this, what I think is semi-reasonable.
Mm.
So they will just like kind of push it through and make it a faster paced story too. Like I enjoy playing a story that I know will take a long time with a lot of build up just to get to things that like, so it feels like realistically the story built up to a place where now it's high stakes. So you're that level. But a lot of people just play like kind of arcade mode and you have like a fun adventure and now you're level 2 and you go on just this immediate other bigger adventure and you just go boom, 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 boom.
Mm.
So this many sessions, they're basically done. But I just think it means like, because my hope and plan was like, well, I've never done this, but what if we play another campaign and it's 1 through 20 in less than 5 years of playing, like 4 years? That'd be cool. But no, it's probably going to be another long-term deal like last
6 years.
Doesn't bother me. I mean, it's fun.
Oh no, we're gonna have to stay friends for longer.
oh.
Yeah, as soon as we're done with this campaign, we're not friends anymore.
Well, we have lost 2 players in less than 40 sessions. So
And
how many
also-
are we going to lose by the end?
It's okay. We can replace him in campaign 3 with one of our kids.
Seriously.
Lauren will just be old enough to start playing.
Dude.
I think it would make more sense. Rogan would probably come first.
Yummy.
Dude, he's in middle school now. By the time this comes out, he's going to be graduated. Mike.
That's why I was looking it up.
No, the microphone is what I'm.
Oh,
that's what I
sorry.
said by Mike.
Sorry.
It's confusing. These devices have the same name as her husband.
It's so
It
confusing.
is.
Okay.
That's why she doesn't want to speak.
She keeps speaking right into his face.
Speak into the mic. I can't get any closer.
Trying. Okay.
Sure wish we could go talk to that thief, huh?
It would be cool to be able to go talk to that thief.
We can ask him what, 4 questions?
3.
I can. Yeah.
Wait, is it 5? Or is it
4 or 5 or something, right?
I,
I thought it
I
was
don't
10.
think it's 4.
I don't
10?
It's either 3 or 5.
8 and a half.
It's 10 minutes long.
Oh, see,
My phone
I was
doesn't
right.
have Siri active. You,
Yeah, Levi doesn't want the government listening to him.
dude, I do not want to go.
Wait, did you look it up?
Did.
Dude, the government
I'm looking
did
at it right
listen
now. I
in
just
on
know
a
it's 10
conversation that
minutes.
me and Jerry had, though.
The only thing I want to do is shred the narded.
What up, bruh? I'm a turtle.
What up, bro? I'm a turtle. Ah!
Now you're a dolphin.
No, I know.
Dude, did you see how
Wait, that's-
lit I made that person? He died.
Eh.
It's me.
Uh-oh, you're dead.
5 questions.
5 questions, bruh. I'm a turtle.
You guys continue.
First question. Are you sick?
No, I'm dead. Oh!
Oh, Donatello,
Oh,
what a
no
shredder.
cap. Oh, that was another question.
Oh, no. Wait, was that another question? Yes. Oh, no.
How'd I do that again? Oh!
How many do I have left? None.
We're
We need to
bad
make
at
that
this.
skit.